Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille and welcome to another live. Today is 19th of February 2020 and this is live number 54. If you watched yesterday's video, yesterday's live, I talked about one thing that will help you to have this inside motive, this inside incentive to want to kind of fight for your girl or just to make this whole thing work. And if you haven't watched it, just pause this video and just go watch that one, because it's going to be very important for you to have this understanding of what I've been talking about. But just to summarize for those of you who watched this, I just basically said that one thing that you need to know is what is the most important thing about your relationship. What is the most important thing about your girl? Why do you really love her? Why do you really care? And if you have this, if you understand this, that will help you have this inside push, whatever happens, to make this whole thing work. So if you're one of these people who just went through that and said, yeah, I'm motivated, just I know why I want to make it work, but now I want to know how. That's the video. That's the ultimate tip for the relationship. And I'm going to tell you, right away what it is. But it's going to be two-part video because it's going to be too long. So I'm going to spread it in two, but you'll understand why. So what you need to understand, what is this ultimate goal, or the ultimate tip, is basically you will have to become best friends. That's it. So if you're intelligent enough, you can just stop the video and just go change your relationship and rebuild it or build it, whatever you want to do. But if you say, shut up, smarty pants, just, give me more. Tell me, what do you really mean? Listen, you've got to look at this whole thing from her perspective. But first of all, what does it mean to be a best friend? And you just need to answer the simple question. What does it mean that someone is your best friend? And the best person to ask to kind of get this answer is like your teenage niece or your younger sister, because they're gonna tell you right away that the best friend of mine is someone who I can tell everything I need, tell everything I want. And how you can why someone is the person that you just can open completely. You've got to understand there are five rules of becoming best friend. One, this is the person that I can tell everything. Second, because there's no judgment. 3, because they want to listen. 4, because they will help me to figure out the solutions to my problems. And 5, because they constantly deliver this service, meaning that they're always there for me. I can call them at 3 a.m. in the morning and they're going to be there. I'll tell them, listen, I need to talk to you. They'll be there to listen. And you've got to understand, it's especially common in with young girls and girls and ladies in general. That I've seen that in my younger sister. From a really young age, she always had the best friend, and they spent so much time together, talked about everything. So it's logical that if your girl kind of lived and grew up in this kind of world, that she always had someone that she was able to talk about everything. Now when she ended up with you, what she wants to do automatically is put it on you. She wants and she needs you to be her best friend. And this is what we're going to talk about today, about you being her best friend. And let's go through these 5 things. First of all, you will know that she's your best friend if she'll know and she'll be open to and ready to be vulnerable to talk about everything with you. And first of all, that will happen if there'll be no judgment. You've got to understand that the girlfriend of hers, maybe she was able to say that she doesn't agree with something or something like this, but she never did this. This is the normal thing that we do as guys. We don't want to listen, and we don't care, we don't share, we do nothing. And when she comes to talk to us about something important, we just do it. You see, this is the problem. You're not going to be her best friend if you do this. But she needs to know that there's no judgment. You need to be able to say, okay, just talk to me. And many of you especially have issues with the third point, which is wanting to listen. Because for us guys, when we are not really doing this, in between us. We don't talk. We don't have this default state of looking for someone to tell about our problems. They do, but we don't. So that's why it's not common for us to do this. And we're going to come back to that tomorrow. But from that perspective, you need to understand that it's not going to be normal for you to that someone comes to you with the issues. But what you want to give her a possibility to do is, because first of all, you want to be her best friend, and second, she, if you be her best friend, she'll be able to talk about everything, and then she'll trust you. Because you've got to understand that the end result of you becoming her best friend is giving her basically what she needs and what she wants. If she's gonna get it, she's gonna be with you forever. So even if it's not natural for you, I want you to want to listen. And many of us are having issues with that because one additional point as well, because they talk so much. And you've got to understand, ladies especially, it's common with everyone, but mostly with ladies, that they think while they're talking, meaning they think by talking about it. And many times they need you there to just bounce some ideas with you. So if you be able to listen to her, you're not gonna just listen to the story, but what's most important is to get to the point why it is important for her. Because if she's telling you something, it means something for her. So just a tip: if you are tired, if you after long day at work and you're really tired, you can just ask her, listen, I know that you want to tell me that story, but can you just get to the point? Tell me in 3-4 sentences what happened. But what I can't miss, what I don't want to miss, is why it's important for you. Because I know that if something happens and it's like a milestone for you, I want to know about it. Because if that's important for you, that's important for me as well. So you can help her or kind of lead her towards, not making this, 30-minute story about people that you don't know and things about you don't care, basically. But what is important for both of you is for you to understand this, why it happened, why it's important for her. And number 4 is that you're going to help her find... one more thing, just going back to that subject. You've got to understand that if you are okay, if you are sitting there and saying, I'm ready for this story, I'm okay, the thing that will happen that's going to be so important, if she'll tell you this story, if she'll, tell you so many things, you can be there for her just to listen to the about the people that you don't know or things that you don't care. But after, second, fifth, seventh story, you start to remember that Jessica was the person that she talked, previously, and this thing called ABC was that it was connected to something else. And then you'll start to say, oh, Jessica, I remember, is that the girl that, had some issues with her car like 2 weeks ago? And you say, yeah, exactly. And it'll happen something like in my case, when I talk with my wife, she's talking about something about nutrition, and I said, oh yeah, I remember you were talking about this because this combined with this means that it's gonna happen, something like this gonna happen. And she's like, yeah. And many times she'll say, I'm proud of you, because many times you understand more than some of my friends. And important thing in all of this is that now, if you're doing all of this, you'll become part of her experience. Because what she experienced and she tries to tell you is because she wants to share it with you, because she wants you to be part of it. And now when I listen and I get this few points here and there, I become part of this whole thing because I know what she's talking about. And if I add on top of this, then I remember what I understand and going towards understand why it's important. That's going to be brilliant, because she'll see that you're invested, and she'll see that you're getting this, and you'll become part of her experience. Number 4 is that you will help her find the solution. You've got to understand that many times she doesn't need your solution. We guys are having this kind of so engineering approach that someone asks you a question, you just give them an answer. Many times it's about asking like additional questions, like, Why, why this thing happened? Why? What do you think about it? What's your conclusion? What do you want to do about it? And it's all about just helping her think out loud and get to the conclusion that she needs to get. She doesn't really need your solution. She needs you to help her to get to her solution of her own. And when you do this, and as with this point number 5, you're gonna provide this solution, provide this service. You're gonna be for her every time. You start to see that you basically will give her what she wants and what she needs. So she has this best friend that she had in a few of girls in her past, and now she's having in the person that she's in love with. And that's gonna change this everything for you guys, because she will see in you the person that she always wanted to have. And now when she understands that you understand, she'll be able to come to you and kind of hide in your arms, because she would know that you're that person, you're that friend. So this is what I want you to take from this video. That if you become her best friend, you will give her exactly what she needs and what she wanted for so long to have in you. Think about it, do something about it, and see you tomorrow.